and welcome again. So today, before we start about today, a review on the successes. Got beautiful reviews. People were celebrating their great milestones and were actually laughing at themselves and being grateful. And I think it's important to always be grateful to God. Just be grateful for the things that He's done for you. They may seem small in your eyes, but I'm sure when you put them on your bed the other day, they did carry the weight and they brought back joy. And today we talk about losses. A very sore topic. We deliberated, Norma and I, if we should really do it. So we're doing it. My greatest loss has been in the past 35 years was 15 years ago I lost my father, or we lost our father. Sudden death. He was short dead on the 1st of 2010. I think it was 2010, yes, I think. And then, not 2010, guys. 2005. Oh, it's been a long time. And then 5 years ago, our mom went into hospital. She never came back. So what I'm trying to get to is that a loss, you're never ready for it. No one prepares you. Then someone asked, how do you get over it? How do you get to a point where you take Mama's diary? This is my mom's diary. She used to write on this diary at church. There's a lot of sermons here that she wrote. Kota yo mama, I never used to have guts to open, to even look at her handwriting, because her handwriting was her. But today I'm able to open it. And for me, this says it's getting better. The other day, early this week, I like explaining things through stories. Early this week, our brother texts and says, Kanene, what was Mama's favorite song? And then one of us responds, says, Tolongo Evangeli number 18, Thando Lukaba. Like, no, it was Tulula Sewisile number 14, Tikotnangale. And everybody's like ganging on me that no, she upgraded from that song, and maybe it was When You're Gone, it was now number 18, Tolongo. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter, but all I know is that every night we prayed on number 14. So what was happening with me that time, I was smiling and laughing, and the other side was in pain. I was hurting. So you get to a point where you can cry and laugh at the same time, have the same feeling of being happy and sad at the same time, and then you find yourself humming those songs and trying to find peace and trying to imagine in your mind what it would have been like if we were sitting around again singing to her favorite songs, because that's what would happen when we go home. And I think when you lose something, you need to get to that point. I'm not a psychologist or anything, but through my experience, I've seen that once you get to a point where you're able to talk about it, or you're able to be in a conversation where people are talking about their mothers and their fathers and what's happening at home and the laughter, and you can actually laugh about it, I think it's getting better. But there's no timeline. There's no saying, okay, after 10 years, time up, no more crying, no more crying. You can still cry about it, but I think I'm at a space where I cry and I laugh about it. I don't think I will ever get used to it. I always get that, I still get that pain, like, that's a school, no English word for that. But I think finding peace within God has been my go-to place. I found peace in Him, and I found my joy in Him, and I've been comforted by Him. As even though sometimes it doesn't make sense, I'm like, dude, it really doesn't make sense, eh? But He says it will make sense, and it takes time, and it takes you allowing yourself to do it. And I'm grateful for the journey. I'm not grateful for the losses. I'm grateful for the lessons and how it has brought us together as well. We found a common ground of saying, if someone cries about it, like, I get it, I get you, Didi, I get you, I get what you say. So we need to face our losses. In 2010 I lost my car. I had a car for a couple of months and the bone was gone. Worst year of my life. But I had to get over that. I've had many losses, and I'm sure you've also had many losses that make you break down. Sometimes you're embarrassed about your losses, you can't even say them. but you need to be able to face them. They cannot hold you hostage, or you cannot be in bondage because you lost something. God is there. He fills you up, and you feel to a point that God thanks, I'm filled, and I'm grateful for you feeling me up. So activity, if you've got a diary like this one at home, you have a basket that's still got your mom's clothes or your dad's clothes or whatever that you can open. Talk to yourself. Try open it. Try read it. Try to face it. I think the sooner you face it, it will get better. I'm not promising you tomorrow, and like I said, I'm not a psychologist, but through my experience, once you start facing it, you're able to talk about it and heal other people through your own experiences.